Oxford v Norwich was never going to be 0-0 because Mo Toure scored after 1 minute and he went on to score a hat-trick. And I listened to both managers post-matches and kind of funny if you're a Norwich fan, but not if you're an Oxford fan. Both managers said that they'd sent the teams out to go after the other from the kickoff. So someone was going to score early if both teams are, leaving a high line. And Grimshaw, the reserve Norwich keeper, boots it over the top. It's quite poor from Oxford, isn't it? Let it bounce and then the keeper comes, makes his mind up for Toure. But fair play. And this is going to be a theme for Mohamed Toure. Proper, and I say this with great love, proper goal hanger, striker, goal sniffer. And Norwich, obviously, in Teemu Pukki, had the best one of those we've seen in the Championship, probably in the last decade, in terms of play on the shoulder, running behind, goal, 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 goal. And 3 of them in the game here for Toure. He's tapping for the second one. Nicely worked. Good ball from centre-half, actually. Might be McConville who slipped that through. And he's, they've ripped them apart. And, never be insulted when I use the word tapping. Good strikers and good teams score tap-ins. And I love the third goal. Again, it's poor from Oxford, but he's straight in behind. And you ever want to see a confident player, look at that hat-trick goal for Toure. No messing around. Smash. Right foot. Hat-trick. And he, at that point, scored 4 EFL goals in 47 minutes. 59 minutes, sorry. It was at minute 47 in this game. Scored his previous one at minute 78 in the last game. That was going to be a really good stat, and I butchered it. At that point, Toure, if you want to clip me, had scored 4 goals in 59 EFL Championship minutes. That is under an hour for the uninitiated amongst you. Hey, if you are uninitiated, you can probably string a sentence together better than I just did. So there you go. Brilliant start from Toure. And I was so impressed with Javon Makama when we did Norwich Coventry. I thought he was brilliant in the watch-along. He's broken his foot. So they really do need a striker right now. And it looks like they've got a white-hot one in Toure. 4 goals in a sub and a first start appearance. Brilliant stuff. 8 wins in 11 in all competitions. 8 wins in 11. Norwich are on great form. 29 points in 15 games. So they're not just in playoff form. They're in pretty much automatic. This season, they're in automatic promotion form. We normally want 2 points per game to be saying that. First things first, because I get asked every day by Norwich fans, Ben, can we make the playoffs? And I'm kind of like, look, just get away from the bottom and we can chat about it. They're well away from the bottom, Norwich. 7 points clear of relegation. They're on 39. And it'll probably take them a couple of 3 more games of winning to join that group that we've just talked about. Tons and tons of traffic. I mean, if you look at it in terms of pure maths, Norwich have got 39 points and 14 games. They'd need to be close to doubling their tally. And I know their tally was awful in the start of the season, wasn't it? But, I mean, even to get another 30 points would land them on 69 in 14 games, would be over 2 points per game. And that would be tacked on. Give them 30 points from 14. That would be 59 points Norwich would have got in the last 29 games. And that may well not be enough. It might be more like 73, 74. So, sat here right now, the maths make it look very difficult. But I understand why the Norwich fans are excited, especially after such a dreadful start to the season. And look, if Norwich... And they do have an easy run, actually, don't they, Norwich? I think there's a few bottom 6 head-to-heads, etc. Play West Brom in the Cup. Then they play Birmingham, which is tricky. But then Sheffield Wednesday. And then, look at that, Leicester versus Norwich as well. So, a couple of teams that are below them in the table. But as they keep climbing, there's going to be more and more teams below Norwich in the table, just purely by proxy of their own improvement.